the apple, cherry, banana, and strawberry, hit the sprite wall, we don't want it to go through it and out of the map. We want it to be able to bounce off of the wall. So leave that as solid and hit OK. Now we have our objects. Now we're going to go into our room, zoom out a bit. I still don't understand why I can't. Well, this isn't working properly. There we go. Get rid of the grid, I recommend. I mean, you can keep it if you want. It's up here just to get rid of it. I don't like it. And make sure you're on objects. Hit this and make sure it's set as the wall. Now hold, I think it's shift, and then click and drag. About right. Really? Dang it. It's gonna be off a little bit. Can I let me go? Let me change this real quick. Let me do 7:15. 12. Whoops. How about 10? 8. 7. Okay, do 1280 by 706 just to make it match up and look good. Because you will be able to tell that little bit of space, and then just continue with your objects. Hold shift and drag. Shift and drag along the border. And boom. So now we have our border, sorry. And now we're good. So here's the wall. So when the cherry goes up here, it's going to go boing and bounce off and go this way. So hit the check mark and hit save. Go to run normally. And now you'll be able to see your wall. And if you hit F4, it'll full screen the game. You might see a little bit down below of the wall exterior, but it'll be fine, or of the background exterior, but it'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. So now we have the wall. Now hit escape to exit out and go back here. Now that we have the wall in the room, now we have everything in here. You know, like this. Now we can set the properties of each one of these. Actually, be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go do something. Okay, so now, like I said, we're going to set the properties for each one of these objects. I went out and got me a glass of water, so give me 1 second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Now we need to set the properties for these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go double-click the object apple. So now we have this again. Leave solid off, like I said. Now we're going to make events for the object apple. And the first, click add event. Now the first event that we want to do is we want to make sure that when the game starts, the apple is created. So go over here and click create. Now it'll add the light bulb and it'll hit create. Okay. So now what we want it. So now it's going to create an apple. So we're going to hit OK, and just to show you that this works, just to prove that the apple will pop up, we're going to go into objects, apple, and just click it a few times throughout the map. Just put a few apples in. I put a lot in because my game's kind of bigger than the one I made before, but that'll be good for now. Okay, so now hit OK and run it. And you'll see that the apples will be here in game. They don't do anything yet, but they are here in the game if you can see this. So just to prove that they will spawn when the game starts. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do, now that we have the create, we don't need to make another event for create yet. We're going to put an action into the create. So pretty much what the game is telling, what this is telling the object to do is it wants to create, and then we're going to have it move. We're going to have it moved in a fixed direction. Now for the apple, I'm going to have it move in all directions. So do all of these all around. Leave the middle one blue. We'll keep all these red around. And set the speed. I recommend 7 or 8. I'm going to do 8. Okay. So now it's going to create. It's going to create the object, and it's going to start moving in any direction at the speed of 8. So just to prove once again that this works. Yes, as of right now, they are going through these blocks. I do realize that, and that's for a specific reason. One, okay, that is fine. We'll fix that later. That's something I haven't really I haven't done yet. Okay, so now we have the apples moving, and what they're going to do is, well, actually, No, that's fine. Well, now we're going to have it jump to a random position. Okay, so we're going to go up here, drag that in, and leave that. Actually, now you want to move this up above. So now it's going to jump these apples to a random position inside the map, and then it's going to start moving them. So they won't, here, let me show you. So they won't always start out in the area that I've placed them. They will all, as soon as they create, they'll jump to a random position in this map and then start moving. So they won't always be the same, and I'll show you that again. I'll show you that as well. Now you might have noticed, how do you restart? I don't remember how you restart this. Whatever. But anyways, it works, just trust me. Um, okay, so we have it created. It's going to jump to a random position within the map and then start moving in any direction around. So that's good. We're going to do that for all the other ones. Same thing for cherry. Add event, create. You can do this one first now, and then do this one. Now the cherry is it's gonna be worth more points, so I'm going to have it move a little bit faster. We're gonna make this 10 because it is going to be worth a little bit more points. I'm gonna hit OK. We're gonna go into the bomb. Actually, we'll save the bomb for later. Now the banana is gonna be the hardest to hit because it is the smallest. So create, jump to a random position, do this, and we're gonna make this 20. Just to make it really fast because let me go ahead and put these objects in just so I can show you how fast they'll be moving compared to the other ones. We'll do the cherry, put fewer of these in compared to the apples, and then do the banana. We'll put 4 of those in. We'll put 5 of those in, and then we'll go ahead and just put the strawberries in. Put 5 of those in. Okay, so here's our fruits. I might add more later. I'll probably add oranges and grapes and whatnot. I'll probably get more sprites for those. But these are fine for now. Now hit that. Now we're going to run normally. So as you can see, the bananas cleared out the fastest. So they're moving faster than the other ones. We finished the cherry. We finished the banana. Okay, now for the strawberry, do the exact same thing. Create. Hit that, and then hit this. And then strawberries, this was 8, 10, 20. I would make this 14. Hit OK. Just to make sure that the strawberries are moving. Everything was moving. As you can see, they are different speeds. I recommend you save right now, by the way, just so you know. Okay, so now that we have these, we're going to go ahead and work on the bomb. Now the bomb is going to be a little harder, and I'll try and explain this as best I can, okay? So you want to add an event and you want to add create. So when the game starts, the bombs will be made. The bombs will jump to a random position. They will move fixed, but we're going to do the middle one, which means that they will not move at all. They are still going to start moving in a direction, but they're going to be staying still. Okay? And then you want to do, where is it? You have these different tabs as well that you can click on and see the different options of what you can do. Okay, so now let me go into our room, excuse me, and create some bombs. Okay. Run. The bombs will not move. They're not meant to move. So, there we go. Bombs are here. They don't do anything. If you click on them, the game doesn't end. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the bombs, and we're going to create a second event. We're going to get a little bit more detailed with this. We're going to go to add event, and we're going to go to mouse. Now what this means is we're going to hit mouse and then left button. That means if you left click this bomb, the game is going to create the bomb. It's going to jump the bombs to a random position that we created on the map. It's going to start moving. It's not going to move at all. They're not going to move. And if you left click the bombs, one, it's going to jump to a random position. Actually, no. Sorry. I was doing that wrong. If you left click the bomb, excuse me, I'm kind of starting to my mouth's starting to get dry again. You're going to. I gotta think about this. Give me just 1 second. I gotta think about what I want it to do here. You're going to have the game sleep, which means if you left click it, it's gonna end the game, but